Okay. Awesome to have us back out here having another chat. I really want to dive into this time talking about men's sexuality and particularly focusing on ejaculation and orgasm, premature ejaculation, and how men can get from just having sex and it's, you know, a lower chakra, lower energy, a genital sensation, really bringing them into a heart space so that they're actually connecting heart to heart with their beloved, and it becomes a sacred act. So instead of sex, we're going into sacred, loving, connected, intimate, conscious lovemaking. So I was wondering what your thoughts were about that.
Yeah, so first of all, kind of need to realize the nature of the masculine energy. So the masculine energy kind of comes down, the Shiva consciousness comes down through men from above, and it's a downward energy. So it's coming down, and its nature is to go out, like on a primal level. And women, our natural flow is like coming up from the earth, Kundalini Shakti. It comes up, and it comes out our hearts. And so we need to like just realize this is the first foundation of what's happening. So normally what I see with clients and couples who come to me is like there's a block in one. So women can't really receive through the yoni. So there's like this, we need to heal around our yoni.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heal the womb, really be able to receive the masculine energy, be able to trust the masculine. There's so much stuff around that.
Yes,
and
definitely.
for men, it's like opening their hearts to receive, which is a foreign place. You know, for a lot of men in this society, it's like
closed and detached and cut off in that emotional sense.
Emotional, yeah. It's like, look at the mainstream view of like men being emotional. It's like, you know, there's a stigma around that. Like, and so when we realize this and allow ourselves to kind of like go beyond like the conditionings of society and drop into these places and look at where we're holding blockages, we can allow this energy to flow. So that's the first step, is like allowing men to open their heart, or looking at, you know, where there's blockages in receiving through the heart, and women receiving through the base. So to raise this energy up for men, it's, you know, often the primal response is like they want to plant the seed, like
absolutely
procreate,
just
release. Whereas the tantric perspective, it's like, and the yogic traditions, it's all about like using this powerful energy for higher consciousness, for awakening into, you know, like higher states of consciousness, essentially, for enlightenment. Basically, this is the whole aim of
within, to connect with oneness.
Yeah, on a large scale. This is what Tantra and yoga is all about. And so, so there's some practices we can do, but the first kind of like a step is really clearing out a lot of the, mainly like the stuff that's blocking the energy in the base chakras, which is fear. It's the root chakra, like the number one emotional thing. Fear is blocking this energy from actually going up, even to the second chakra. Absolutely. It's just getting stuck.
And I've noticed it's also trauma, a lot of trauma, and we don't realise, but we hold on to these traumas, like, you know, a memory of something that happened maybe in your teens, or a first sexual experience, or perhaps something that happened when you were little, and you hold that trauma in your body. So it's like your biology and your biography are talking. So excavating that, and that's what I do with my yoni excavation as well, and I'm sure you do this in your work, is, as you said, clearing that space out, clearing the energy, which clears the emotion, which clears the stagnation, which is affecting you physically. And that's what's so powerful, to go back to that energetic space, to really work on that level, isn't it? To clear you, to allow then for you to receive and to give from heart. Is that what you find?
Yeah, like, I mean, basically, you know, it's deep stuff. Like, it's not just it's things that we can think, oh, maybe there's a blockage in your mind, but it's actually a subconscious, like it's deep in the subconscious, things we might not even really know are a blocking energy within our bodies. And so, you know, practices like body work, you know, psychosomatic healing, kind of like coming into the body, releasing tension from the body, is actually really needed, beyond like talking therapy and trying to analyze it.
Sure, absolutely. So, especially when we don't realise what we're even holding on to, because sometimes it's so deeply rooted in our subconscious, and also deeply rooted in our physical body as a consequence, that we can't see it. We can't mentally, you know, just bring it to the forefront. Sometimes it also helps to have a guide, you know, a tantric or a spiritual practitioner who can also assist in in bringing it up so you can confront it
Yeah.
and get your power back from that, because it's us giving our power away to fear instead of coming from love, which is the ultimate, isn't it?
Yeah, and so, you know, that's basically what I see is like the main blockage of this energy is because like most of society is running on fear and stress. Like, how are you meant to feel energy through your body when you're in this like tense space all the time?
Gripping, isn't it? It's like...
So like I find like what really allows energy to move freely, so, you know, sexual energy with the men to move up instead of out is like coming into a deep state of relaxation. Absolutely. As a first. It sounds so simple, but it's actually, it's not
simple
a cathartic.
things are best.
Yeah, it's like actually dropping into a deep state of like relax, because when we're in the most relaxed state, that's when we feel this, we feel life force energy flowing through that, through us. That's why, you know, when we go to nature, we feel, you feel different.
And you can trust, because there's safety and security, and that's what's really important for both, but especially for women as well. To receive the man is to really be in a place of trusting to open, but the man has to also trust that he can open his heart.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. It's a journey, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Awesome. It's beautiful.
Thank you. So if you want to find out a bit more about what Nadine and I do, you can go to Nadine's website,
which is www.nadinelee.com.au.
And if you want to find out more about what I do, you can also head to stellamuse.com, and that's Stella with an A. Thanks for chatting with us, Nadine.
Thanks
for
having me.